everywhere but few hours ago. I was even thinking that there is a mere speculation or this is just a normal propagandas that Biafrans are actually coming up with regarding Bianca Ojukwu, the wife of late Ojukwu, and all of that, Kasala but few hours ago. Nobody even expected it. Come and see the way Bianca have finally been disgraced by Biafrans and all of that. Come and see the way Bianca actually begged and nobody even expected it. A lot of people are still thinking that Bianca Ojukwu is not the one responsible and masterminded the arrest of Samanekwan in Finland, but Kasala boss few hours ago. Come and see the way Bianca was disgraced moment she was begging Samanekwan and all of that. You will see in this video. I'll play the full video. You will see everything the way it goes. So I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just do it to share it as you're watching it. Share to the best social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share, just like the video as you're watching, like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
And boy, you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, just do what to click the red subscription button appearing on your video screen, and at the same time click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. Kasala boss few hours ago, the unexpected are finally showcased few hours ago. I was even thinking there is a mere propaganda because a lot of speculations have been out there regarding Biafrans and all of that, but I was even thinking this is a mere propaganda that it have always been regarding the case of Biafran liberation and all of that. But there is a reality now. A lot of people have been saying right from time that Bianca Ojukwu was the one that Tinubu used to arrest Samanekwan in Finland and all of that, because it's normally known that Samanekwan was actually arrested in Finland and he couldn't even make it to the Finland convention that they did from 29th to 3rd of December and all of that. And a lot of Biafrans actually protested that Samanekwan should be released, but it wasn't released. And I said that it's not enough. A lot of people came out on media. A lot of Biafrans, to be precise, they said Bianca Ojukwu, that was appointed as one of the ministerial cabinet of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that she's the one responsible, that she was the one that masterminded the arrest of Samanekwan. But I was even thinking it's just a propaganda, but the fact remains, the obvious are be stated. Bianca Ojukwu was disgraced few hours ago. Come and see the way she was actually begging. You will see the way it goes. Biafrans are burning at the moment, so I would like guys to stay connected to the end of this video for you to see everything the way it goes. You will see for yourself. If you can share the video, just well to share it as you're watching. Share to different social media platforms. Let it go viral. Let a lot of people get to know what is happening as far as Bianca Ojukwu case and Samanekwan case is concerned, and as far as Biafran agitation thing is concerned. And if you can share the video, just like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. A lot of Biafrans, they actually trusted Bianca because they believe that this is the wife of late Ojukwu, and they believe Ojukwu is the greatest agitator of Biafra and all of that. They believe Ojukwu was the one that actually liberated Biafran force, that announced the state of Biafran force. But as far as Bianca Ojukwu is concerned, they gave her the respect as Biafrans. The Biafrans gave her the respect that, oh, she's the wife of the late hero Ojukwu, that she will be very, very close to them and she will be very, very interested in the agitation of Biafran nation and all of that, because it is even the agitation of Biafran that Ojukwu actually lost his life on. That was what he died on back then. He died as an hero. But Bianca Ojukwu, a lot of Biafrans believe that she will take the step of Ojukwu. But the moment Tinubu just appointed Bianca Ojukwu as one of his ministers, because it's normally known that Tinubu actually dissolved a lot of his ministers and he appointed new ministers, and Bianca happens to be one of the ministers that Tinubu never appointed. A lot of people were thinking Bianca will just disappoint Tinubu, that she will not accept the appointment to be a minister of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and all of that, because the Igbos never wanted to have anything to do with Tinubu or all of that. But Bianca accepted it, and the moment he accepted it, Samanekwan made a video to issue some warning to Bianca that Bianca, if she likes, she accept it, if she likes, she reject it, but Bianca should not do anything possible to sabotage the Biafra agitation. I said Samanekwan have say ahead. That was what happened. Now I can still remember the video that Samanekwan actually did, the broadcast he did regarding how Bianca should not stop Biafra agitation, that Bianca should just put a stand where it's not supposed to be, that she not move close to anything Biafra agitation, but Kasala boss. The news are becoming that Bianca Ojukwu have been the one responsible or masterminded the arrest of Simon Ekpa in Finland and all of that, because Nigerian government have been trying to arrest this guy for over 3 years, but Finland did not even arrest him, talk less of bringing him back to Nigeria or extraditing him back to Nigeria, all of that, after a lot of petitions that have been written to Finland by the Nigerian government and all of that. But the moment they appointed Bianca, they arrested Simon Ekpa within 2 weeks. That was what happened. Now the secret have finally been exposed. They said it was Bianca that actually masterminded it, but a lot of people were thinking it's a lie and all of that. Come and see how Bianca was disgraced few years ago. Bianca actually portrays the fact that she was the one that actually masterminded it. She actually make it known to the general public. Come and see begging. I'll play the full video in this very video. You will see everything the way it goes. You will see the way Bianca actually put this up and the way Biafrans are boiling at the moment. Now they said Tinubu is trying to disrupt Biafra liberation. That was why he used Bianca to arrest Simon Ekpa in Finland due to the petition that Bianca actually wrote and all of that. And I said that's not enough. They said the same Tinubu is trying to cause disunity among the cabinet or among the Biafran government in exile and all of that. All their cabinet, they're trying to dissolve everything now, and there is a misunderstanding ongoing among Biafrans, and they said this is the second strategy of the government of Tinubu. You will see show for yourself. Now I want to play you a video now. You will see what KANU said regarding Bianca Ojukwu before KANU was even arrested, how KANU actually entrusted Biafran in the hand of Bianca. A lot about what KANU said regarding Bianca Ojukwu, how KANU said everything and what is happening now. You will see everything. He said everything before he was arrested, and the moment you listen to what KANU said regarding Bianca many years ago that is happening now, then you will see how Bianca actually disgraced herself and all of that, how they disgraced Bianca and the begging that take place. Just stay connected. If you can share the video, just well to share it, and if you can share it, just like it. Stay connected. I'm coming back again.
We are not going to retreat, not one iota, not 1 inch, because Biafra must come. Because the hatred have continued to this very day. As I'm speaking and addressing all of you right now, they are still arresting, extrajudicially murdering people in our land, people who are alien to our culture, our way of life, our tradition. They are in our land directing their people to slaughter, to kill without mercy. Unfortunately, those we regard as political leaders have connived with these people to ensure the decimation of their own population. That is the type of nonsense we can no longer condone. As you all know, there is no significant Fulani presence in our land because our fathers taught us how to fight. And we are doing so today without apologies to any idiot. We're not going to apologize because we have been apologizing for nearly 50 years. And we have not gotten anywhere in terms of our collective advancement and development in the damnable zoological republic called Nigeria. That is why we must continue what we're doing, and that is why anybody who is remotely interested in the affairs of our people must understand this, that we are determined, doubly determined. 50 years, or should I say 54 years, is a very long time, and 51 years since the end of the war. But now that we have come, or should I say now that God Almighty in heaven, has determined that we should come, we are not going to relent. We are not going to do anything whatsoever to jeopardize the sanctity and the holiness of this very mission. We love our people. We love every ethnic nationality that makes up Nigeria as it is presently constituted. We have no hatred towards anybody. We love peace. We love life. We love the progress of other people. But we are in a country where people hate us for no reason, where people despise us for no reason. And we can no longer go on apologizing. And Nigeria as a state, the entire Africa as a continent must acknowledge. The same way they acknowledge the genocide in Rwanda, they must rise up to acknowledge the genocide in Biafra, or else there will be no peace nor development in the whole of Africa. And I'm not saying it apologetically. I am stating a fact that ought to be forcefully demanded for. And Biafra itself must be restored for those who have come before us, for their sacrifice, for their courage, for their gallantry and their bravery. It is a very good thing today that one of the co-hosts here is our brother Dele. a man that I cherish and I appreciate very much. And also the very excellent work that Mazi is doing. But let us make this thing very, very clear. We are wronged by the Nigerian state, by every ethnic group in Nigeria. I know that my good friend and brother, Obadiah Mailafia, rang me and apologized a while ago for the role that they played in the massacre of Biafran people, the role that they played in aiding and abating a very unlawful invasion of Biafra land, because all Ojukwu asked for was restructuring. The same thing we are arguing for today. Ojukwu went to Aburi to argue for restructuring. Ojukwu did not go to Aburi to declare any state of Biafra. He never went to Aburi to declare any war. Ojukwu went to Aburi so that all of us in Nigeria, including those from the Middle Belt, from the West, everywhere can have freedom. There's something we're asking for today. They twisted the narratives, they changed our history, they turned it upside down, they made us the villain. They tried to demonize our general, a man of peace that went to Aburi in Accra to go and in Ghana to go and negotiate for peace. A peace that Britain prevailed upon Gowon not to implement. But over the years, we've been taught that we are the aggressors. Such nonsense can no longer hold, it can no longer obtain, and that is why, as I said earlier, unapologetically, we are pursuing the freedom of Biafra, and nobody can stop us. Anybody on our path is going to fall, is going to die. Instead of Biafra not to come, every living organism in Nigeria will die, I swear to God Almighty in heaven, because we are not going back. It is a good thing today that some notable Nigerians are on this very platform discussing what transpired 54 years ago. Most have tweeted to say, may it not happen again. The only way to ensure that this will not happen again is the existence of a free, sovereign Biafran nation. That is the only panacea, nothing more, nothing less. Before we came here, Ladipo Market was on fire. These vandals and vagabonds are in our land killing people relentlessly. As I'm talking to you right now, they herded some people from Enugu to God knows where, maybe to go and kill them. And you have governors, you have political leaders, you have those who aspire to high office. They are all there. Nobody's talking, nobody's speaking, because they have a lot to benefit and to gain by us being Fulani slaves. Something that can no longer continue. Something we are not prepared to tolerate. That was something I said rather very fortuitously very many years ago. I said during one of my broadcasts on Radio Biafra that for Nigerians to understand that God is upset with them, that every tribe in Nigeria, every ethnic group in Nigeria will experience what we passed through during the Biafran War, that they too will also become refugees. And today, there are IDP camps everywhere. People that thought they were safe before now are fleeing their homes. There's something that happened to us between 1967 and 1970. And that is why our appreciation and our thanks for those men and women that fought to keep us safe can never, ever, ever be overestimated. We will continue to appreciate them. We shall continue to honor them. And I thank all of, those who are non-Biafrans. I understand that some people who are Biafrans came on this very platform and trying to play the script of their masters. That same divide and rule by saying there is something called Southeast and South-South. All bunkum. I have said it many times on many forums, on many platforms, that everybody in the East, we are all one people. I don't understand why people are hung up about this divide and rule of Gowon. It was Gowon that created Cross River State. Gowon created River State. Not because he loves the people of the South, not at all, but because he wanted to divide us. And we must rise up. We must rise up to the game of these people and say no to them. Now that Yoruba and Igbo are one, do you see them trying to play that game anymore? Now that Biafra and Oduduwa are one and inseparable, bonded together in one, do you see them playing their stupid games I don't know why some people will come and say that from Niger, that from South, in order to perpetuate that very division, which the Fulanis have cleverly exploited over very many decades and many years. I don't know when we are going to learn, and the sooner we learn, the better for us. I thank all of you once again, and this very effort to recognize the genocide against Biafrans continues until the United Nations and the whole world rise up to this very challenge and acknowledge that a great deal of injustice was done to Biafrans. Tomorrow is our sit at home, complete and utter lockdown everywhere. And as I said earlier, I do commend the governors for coming out and saying that civil servants should not come or should not turn up to work tomorrow. It's a very good thing. We must all be bound together in order to ensure that Nigeria, first of all, takes the blame for what they did, and secondly, that the whole world will rise up to the obligation to the oppressed people and do the very right thing.
Mazi Simon Ekpa. The Nigerian government has actually been, reporting Mazi Simon Ekpa to the Finnish authority every single day, because, Mazi Simon Ekpa was defending his people from this Nigerian military attacks that is ongoing, even as of today that I'm speaking, in Biafran land. Mazi Simon Ekpa kept blocking them, kept defending his people, and these people were not able to penetrate the villages where they penetrate and buy people. They kept writing, and the Finnish authority just knows that Nigeria is a very corrupt country. So they paid deaf ear. They didn't want to do anything because they know Nigeria government is the worst thing that can ever happen to any country if you get involved with them. So what happened was, now when Tinubu, he was doing some traveling. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. This man was doing some traveling, and they advised him on what to do. He was advised to use a woman from our region. Now, I'm not going to mention the country name that said this to this man. So, Tinubu now went and brought Bianca Ojukwu. If you check Tinubu's cabinet today, there is no Igbo man anywhere that is occupying any reasonable position in Tinubu's administration, even up to today, undermining the federal character that is enshrined in their own constitution. So what now happened was that they used Bianca to start writing to the Finnish authority. So, and in the Western world, the first people they respect that have more ground than anybody in that country is women. So they respect women a lot. In fact, in the Western world, after woman, it is children. After children, their pets, maybe their dog or their cat. After those ones, before you now see women. So when men were talking in Nigeria, they didn't listen to them because they know that they are very corrupt individuals. They are very highly corrupt. So they know Nigeria was a very corrupt country. So they didn't pay attention to them. They didn't even listen to them. So now what now happened was that they now used Bianca Ojukwu to write a petition that Ekpa, their Finnish citizen from Nigeria, is destroying the Southeast because she comes from that same region. Can you see the technicality that they used? So now when these people now saw it, and Bianca Ojukwu went to the Finnish embassy and submitted that petition, then somebody brought that petition to their parliament, and they read it and said, okay, Simon Ekpa, come, let's investigate this matter. And as the investigation was ongoing, Nigerian government, they didn't inform them, they don't know what is even going on. Nigerian government is even, adamant of what is going on. Or should I use the word oblivious of what is going on? They don't know what is going on. Now they are investigating, and they now call the same Nigerian government and say, look, you said this man is a terrorist. What evidences have you got? The other day, Musa was granted interview, and he was lying to the person that, we have submitted. They've not submitted. The documentation that they submitted was via Ojukwu's wife. They do not have any reasonable evidence to bring to the Finnish authority. when these things happened, they were jubilating. And even because, let me tell you why they are very confused. If you watch on the, was it on the 15th, where Sarahara reported that Simon Ekpa has been taken to one of the most secured prison in Finland. There is nothing like one of the most secured prison in Finland. There's nothing like that. What they have is correctional centers. They don't have anything like, we live in the Western world. So these people, they should stop fooling you people, Nigerians. They are trying, like I said in my last video, they are trying to divide you. They are trying to, because this is what they've been doing, divide and rule. So they are trying to divide us in our minds so that we will say, oh, Ekpa was even a terrorist. So those things are not even. Now the Finnish authority has now been calling them the Nigeria. Come and tell us how this man was inciting violence in Nigeria, how he was terrorizing Nigeria, what financial these people, nobody is showing up again. They ran away. They are now avoiding the whole cause. Can you see what the Nigerians are suffering? And these are the same people who kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, brought extraordinary rendition him back to Nigeria, and hoping to try that same Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. And the man refused and said, no, you can't do that because I know the law. And now look at, they now labeled him a terrorist. Even the northern leaders, most of the northern leaders were now the Fulani leaders, not the northerners. The northerners are very wonderful and very loving and peaceful people. Fulani leaders came together and said that the UN should prescribe Mazen Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist, which means they're not even planning to release him. The UN should prescribe IPOB, which is you and I, the indigenous people of Biafra, as a terrorist organization, which means the whole Igbo race now, they want to prescribe them as a terrorist organization. And these people refuse. Now, they said Bianca Ojukwu that wrote petition against Mazen Simon Ekpa is not in Finland to defend all the petition. The same Christopher Musa that is telling you that it was not Christopher Musa that even submitted the petition. So Bianca Ojukwu now went back and told them that this Ekpa that you people are safeguarding has been petitioned by the Nigerian government in 2021 and nothing was done about it. Of being a terrorist in Nigeria, nothing was done about it. I'm giving you people the real gist. Now these people swung into action and said enough is enough. Let's even investigate this young man. And up to today that I'm talking to you, Ekpa has not been found guilty of any crime. Up to today. And that is why the Finnish authority said they are going to speed the trial, because the trial is not even making any sense to them as well, because nobody is coming forth. Now, if after this whole thing and Ekpa comes out, because I know it's going to come out very soon, Ekpa comes out, how would these people that betrayed him, that betrayed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu feel, betrayed Ekpa feel, betrayed and trying to stop what is it called, Madam Ngozi Arabweze, how would you people feel? All this your fight, why don't you wait for Ekpa to come out? Now, their main agenda was not even to arrest Ekpa, was so that the Finland convention will not hold. That was their primary objective, because now it is now very open that Biafra has been redeclared. Biafra has been declared before, but now Ngozi Arabweze redeclared it on the 29th of December because she didn't know what was going to happen and who was on her side and who was trying to set things up, which I practically understand. So nobody should blame her. She's a woman. She can panic at any time. And for those of, in fact, if you listen to Tupac songs a lot, you find out where Tupac said, trust no one. All the people I trusted that I gave love, when it came to fear, they all bounced. They all turned their back against him. But he's a survivor. He's going to survive. And he survived until he was shot to death. The same people that said, oh, they're my guys, they pied him. Now, this almost global hatred for Igbos, I wonder where it's going to lead Nigeria. But we told Nigeria that the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, I keep saying it, I don't know if Tinubu can do anything. He can go to hell if he likes. This kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be the one that will end Nigeria totally. Now, I want Bianca Ojukwu, Madam Bianca Ojukwu, government, the Nigerian terrorist army are in Biafran land. They are killing our people, making our land, you know, not a livable place. They're making our land to be to be a place that people can no longer stay. So please, Bianca Ojukwu, I need you to write to, the way you wrote to Finland, I need you to write to General Christopher Musa. Maybe he doesn't understand what his soldiers are doing there. Let him remove all his soldiers from our land. It is now a sovereign nation. Musa respects sovereignty. So let him remove all his army from our land, because I'm a Please, Madam Bianca Ojukwu, if you can write to Finland, please as well write to General Christopher Musa, as well write to Tinubu to remove his soldiers. They are killing our people. Our people are really dying. There are a lot of videos I have that I can't put on my platform. If I put it, they'll block me. But I know that all this nonsense that is happening will come to an end one day. We move. We can never be divided. Biafrans has come to stay. And when you watch the Biafrans of today, you will know that they are not the Biafrans of yesterday. Everybody is ready, including me, to die for this cause, no matter what. We are not living as humans. Do you understand what I mean? So, Madam Bianca, please, we are not asking you, we are not begging you, we are telling you to do that. Please tell him that our land is under siege. They should remove all their army, their police from our land. You are the foreign minister of Tinubu, so please deliver our message to him. Thank you, ma. We are begging you. And our chief of staff, may God bless you and continue to strengthen you. Mazi Simon Ekpa will join us very soon, because Nigeria has no case. Mazi Simon Ekpa has no case to answer, and Nigeria has a case to answer in ICC. I keep telling you, all the social media nonsense that they are writing is just rubbish. It's just to divide your mind. It's just to divide our mind. But united we stand. We can never be divided. We can never be destroyed. Nothing can penetrate us, Biafrans, these days. And why I'm saying this is so that the people that are asking questions, nonsense question, where is Ekpa? Ekpa is fine. Ekpa is doing well. Ekpa is not in any detention in Finland. I keep saying that. Whether you like it, you believe it. Whether you don't like, you don't believe it. That is your own cup of tea. We don't care who you are and what you believe. What you believe here is that Ekpa is fine and is in safe hands.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can see everything that is happening as far as Biafra agitation thing is concerned. You know, a lot of people have been saying all sorts of things regarding the Biafra liberation thing and all of that. Regarding Biafra as a whole, a lot of people have been saying it. It's even on different media platforms. They said Biafran that have not even been liberated, the state of Biafran have not been given to Biafrans, and now their leaders are already fighting on money, because according to report now, they dissolve all the cabinet of the Biafran government in exile and all of that. Even Ngozi Orambueze have been dissolved. They said it's no more the chief of staff of Biafran and all of that again. And this happened moment they arrested Simon Ekpa. Now they're fighting because of money. They said they're having some kind of disunity regarding the money that they actually contributed for the Biafran and all of that. And a lot of people are even saying that everybody that contributed money for Biafran liberation and all of that, that all those people should go and collect their money, even to the extent that Biafrans are now beefing themselves. They said they are not even trusting themselves. Now this is happening in a place where they have not even given them Biafran. What if they now give them Biafran? A lot of people are saying that it's going to be worse than Nigeria, that Biafran nation is going to be worse than Nigeria itself, that they have not given them Biafra. They're already fighting on money, and they already mismanaging fund, and they already do all manner of pain that is not supposed to be. And these people are not even working towards the release of Simon Ekpa, though they said they actually released 4 other people that were arrested alongside with Simon Ekpa back then, because according to reports, when they arrested Simon Ekpa that day, they actually arrested 4 other people alongside with him, and those 4 other people have been released according to the report that Ngozi Orambueze, the chief of staff of Biafran, actually gave on the Twitter space. So you can see it on your video screen. You can see everything on your video. That was what she said. They said they've been released, and it's only Simon Ekpa that's actually remaining. A lot of people came up with the news that Simon Ekpa had been released alongside with the 4 other people that he was arrested with, but they only released those 4 people according to Ngozi Orambueze. It remains only Simon Ekpa, and Finland government is trying to fasten up his case and all of that, and that is why they demanded that Bianca Ojukwu should come and defend the petition that he wrote against Simon Ekpa in Finland. They said Bianca should come, and that is where a lot of Biafrans actually know that it is even Bianca that is actually responsible for the arrest of Simon Ekpa, because the Finland government said Bianca should come and defend the agitation or the petition that he leveraged against Simon Ekpa that made them to arrest him, because obviously a lot of Nigerian people have been waiting for the arrest of Simon Ekpa, because Nigerian government have been writing petition to the Finland government that Simon Ekpa should be arrested and extradited back to Nigeria for over 3 years. Different petitions from different places in Nigeria, and even from Nigerian government, even from the Nigerian military force and all of that. They've been writing the petition right from time, but Finland turned a blind ear. Finland did not arrest Simon Ekpa, talk less of extraditing him, even to the extent that Finland did not have an extradition treaty with Nigeria, so they can't extradite him according to report. But the fact remains, even when Finland did not arrest him, the moment Nigeria government, the moment Tinubu dissolved his cabinet, his ministerial cabinet, and he employed new appointees, he employed new people like Bianca Ojukwu to be his minister. It was even 2 weeks after Bianca was appointed that Simon Ekpa was arrested in Finland, and a lot of people came up with the speculation then that it was even Bianca Ojukwu that actually arrested him and all of that due to the petition that he filed and all of that. But the truth is finally out. According to report now, they said the Finland government is calling Bianca to come to Finland to defend the petition, but Bianca couldn't go. That is where the disgrace actually comes in. They said Bianca couldn't step into Finland to defend the petition that he leveraged against Simon Ekpa and all of that, because Finland actually accepted the petition, 1, because it's coming from a woman, 2, Bianca have all the first-class information regarding Biafra liberation, and Biafra liberation have been labeled as a terrorist group and all of that. And Bianca portrays the point that it is really a terrorist group that is founded by his husband in the 90s. And the moment his husband founded Biafra, that it actually cost a lot of people, including millions of people, their lives. Those are what is encapsulated in the petition. According to the report now, they said those are what Bianca actually put in the petition. And there's not how Finland will see that kind of petition and they will not accept, because it's having first-class information regarding Biafra thing and all of that, because the case study now is Biafra liberation, and the pioneer of the Biafra liberation is the one writing the Finland government. Now tell me, how is Finland not going to accept the petition and arrest Simon Ekpa? Now, Bianca, according to the report, they said she included in the petition that Finland should arrest Simon Ekpa and stop him from pouring on Biafra liberation thing again, so that it will not cost other people their lives again the way it cost people their lives in the 90s. And Finland will never want anybody to lose his life based on anything that someone is doing and all of that. That was why they arrest Simon Ekpa with immediate effect. Now, Biafrans are saying that Bianca was disgraced just because they said Finland called her up to come and defend the petition that she wrote, but she couldn't go to Finland to defend the petition and all of that. So that's what is happening, and a lot of irregularities have been going on in Biafran and all of that. The Biafran liberation thing is no more in progress like as it was again, because they believe that Tinubu actually used Bianca to actually destabilize them, and I say that's not enough. They said Tinubu is causing some disunity among their leaders and all of that. It's causing some disunity among Biafran liberation leaders in Israel. That's what is happening. A lot of disunity and fight is actually ongoing. Now, drop your opinion in the comment section of this video regarding everything that is ongoing. Feel free, just see your mind at the comment section, because KANU actually said a lot of good things regarding Bianca Ojukwu. Before he was even arrested, he said a lot of things that Bianca is very good and all of that, that she will make the agitation to enter another level and all of that. But the Bianca in question is the one, according to the report, that is holding them back, that is holding Biafra nation or Biafra liberation back. Just feel free, see your mind at the comment section, as I'm gonna get and that one for you, and share. Follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor for LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Leader, why you waiting for church?